This article is coming from Independent. Credit Suisse share price climbs after 44 billion pound bailout from Swiss National Bank. Latest. Credit Suisse shares shot up more than 30% as trading opened in Zurich on Thursday after turning to the central bank in a bid to temper fears over financing. It was announced last night that the lender would borrow up to 50 billion Swiss francs from the Swiss National Bank to strengthen its liquidity. The troubled banking giant said it was taking decisive action to shore up its finances after shares nosedived 30% on Wednesday. Shares in the Swiss bank plummeted after shareholders Saudi National Bank said it would not provide any further financial assistance. However, Swiss regulators announced that the country's central bank would give Credit Suisse liquidity if needed, helping mitigate early concerns. We're starting to see central banks around the world starting to add liquidity back into the markets because of the bank crisis currently taking place in the last couple of weeks. I wanted to look at what the franc is going to do versus the USD based on this news. So if we go to the USD Swiss franc chart, we'll start with the monthly chart. And there's such a thing as parity, and that's where parity is at, 1. And back in November, we had this nosedive. I'm not sure what sparked it, but since then, price has been range bound between 0.94 and 0.905. If we go down to the weekly chart, it's pretty much been sideways since November. So one can play the ranges. Short at 0.94, buy at 0.905. Let's go down to the daily. So we can see yesterday's candle was a huge green extended range candle. That was on the news of the Credit Suisse potentially going bankrupt. So that put pressure on the Swiss franc, and we saw the US dollar go up as a safety hedge. Just trying to see the price action at the top and at the bottom. Okay, so how do you play this? Like I said, there's only one way to play it. Play the range game. Let me just go down to the hourly chart. If you want to day trade this, potentially this is going to be an area where price is at least going to react. We had this rounding effect over the last couple of days. Alright, so I'm going to mark this as, and you can see that the price almost came back to the zone, right? Depending on how you draw your zones. Now if price comes back down, should react again. You know, this hammer candle is telling you that there are buyers right below price. Let me go up and I would say that was the day trading opportunity of the day, depending on how you draw your zone. So no setup at the moment. Potentially you can go long at the 0.922, or you can potentially look for a reversal pattern at the extremes at 0.94 or at 0.0905. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and please like the video.